Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and I wanted to talk about the latest thing in the WWE. This might be the biggest hit or the next biggest flop, but Raw Underground was finally revealed on Monday Night Raw. So Shane McMahon came back to WWE and introduced the universe to Raw Underground, which was something from left field. I saw on some of the e-wrestling news and lordsofpain.net that they were going to be introducing something that was kind of like Brawl for It All, but I didn't know, was it going to be something that was a shoot, which is like a real bar fight, or was it going to be something scripted, which is what Raw Underground is. So if you guys missed it for whatever reason, if you didn't go on to Twitter, if you didn't see any of the updates, Raw Underground is exactly what it sounds like. It's an underground fight club that WWE apparently has in the Performance Center that is hosted and emceed by Shane McMahon. There's a ring with a black canvas, no ropes, and it's surrounded by a whole bunch of fighters, or people at least, cheering on the fighting, and some girls dancing. So the appearance, the dark atmosphere in the background does look pretty cool. It uses more of a cinematic feel. The camera has a lot of angles. In fact, they did a lot of different camera angles. They had some WWE superstars show up on there, but they also introduced a new one. I think his name is like Dabu Taku or something like that. Big, huge guy. Apparently, he's been training at NXT since 2016, and he hasn't even been on WWE TV yet. But now they revealed him on the show, and he totally manhandled his opponent. Then Eric from the Viking Raiders also came out and manhandled his guy. Dolph Ziggler manhandled his opponent. And at the end, the Hurt Business, which is MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Lashley, came in and destroyed everybody in Raw Underground. Monday's episode was kind of a mess. It was all over the place. They had a stable being teased that came out and threw Molotov cocktails at a power generator. There was all sorts of different changes with the 24/7 title, and it just kind of seems like they're just throwing everything they can at the wall, seeing what sticks, and it feels almost like Vince Russo booked Monday night with how much stuff was going on. It's a wonder, it's cool. It shows that WWE is trying, and at least trying to throw something out there and take a risk at doing something that could be a big fail. But at the same time, you have probably the most talented roster you've ever had in the history of your company, amongst Raw, SmackDown, NXT, the Performance Center, 205 Live, NXT UK. You have literally hundreds of wrestlers, some of the most talented in the world, and it's not the wrestlers' faults. I'm saying it is scripting. It is the script. It is just trying too hard. Having people write, shows and trying to script it and change it. Just at this point, if I was WB, I would just say, you know what? Let's just cut the script. Let's cut all the main storylines. Let's let the people go out there. Let's fuck it. Throw some random matches out there. Get a whiteboard, throw some dots together, darts. Tell the two people that are in the match to go out there and just get over and do a good match. Don't worry about scripting. Don't worry about any of this. At this point, just get new people out there. The whole idea was they want to create new stars and stuff, and then they go and do Raw Underground with wrestlers that have already been there. They added one new one, but I'm gonna wait and see how Raw Underground does. Let's see if after SummerSlam it's still around. I'm willing to bet that this is gonna be how they reintroduce what's his name, Lars Sullivan, back into the fold. They're gonna have him be an underground fighter in that. I'm willing to bet that, but it's hokey because we all know the Raw Underground thing is scripted MMA. MMA and wrestling never go good together. They've tried it several times in the past, not just WWE, but also Impact and WCW. It just never goes together, guys. We all know it's almost insulting the audience's intelligence at this point. Just, you've done this before. You've done wrestling. Now I don't understand how it's so complicated. It's almost like they've tried so much that they're just screwing up at this point. I think they need to just clear the slate legitimately, start over from scratch, and just have good matches at this point. People just want to see good matches with good, talented people. They don't want hokey, weird storylines anymore. They want more of a presentable sport, in my opinion. You know, have people go out there and be competitive and show good stuff, and let the matches do the storylines for you. That's how it used to be. Matches used to be the things that led the story along, not so much scripts. Let that be in Hollywood. Uh, I think Raw Underground maybe might be a step in the right direction. It's still scripted, but it feels a lot more raw, pun intended, and a little bit more different. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be opposed if they made the whole last hour that. You know, change things up, make the last hour. It felt like something different. It didn't feel boring. Put new announcers. Don't have Shane McMahon on the side with the mic the whole time. Throw some actual announcers, brand new ones, even people we never seen. Throw two new people out there, gritty. Let's put them by the girls that are dancing. The girls are needed, by the way. I saw some people not really happy about that, but come on, it gave it a different feel, almost like Shotgun Saturday Night. Make it dingy in there. Don't have the guys right up at the ring. The ropes, okay, we don't need the ropes. And just kind of make it feel a little bit more grungier and different. I think having a full hour like that would be a change of pace, maybe something that would entice people, and raise that rating for that last hour. Make it like PG-13 at least. Just some of my suggestions if they want to fill it out. Anyways, what do you guys think about Raw Underground? Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. This is the second channel. We're going to try to have some fun here. Make at least one video every day. If there's anything you want me to talk about, let me know. I'll see you next time.